Hello, we are here again with you for another exciting video lesson. And in this video lesson, we're going to work with grammar again. But to contextualize these grammar topics that we're going to be working now, let's remember the text. This text here on page 106. We have here emergency. What emergency? And it's a funny text because it's about people who call the emergency numbers claiming that they do have an emergency, but in fact it's not an emergency at all. Okay? And it's saying here that people are calling the emergency number for unimportant reasons, that it's hard to believe these calls are real. Okay? And there are many people like that, you know. And but they have serious consequences because they take precious time from other important calls. Let's read some of these calls, okay? Look at this one. The person called the emergency number and said, "I ordered food from my Chinese restaurant and it hasn't come yet. I'm so hungry. Can you tell me to hurry up? Or can you tell them to hurry up, please?" Wow. This is the other one. "My children are making such a loud noise upstairs that I can't think. Can you come and calm them down, please?" Another unimportant reason to call. "My car's parked outside my house. There's a lot of snow on the road. I'm too scared to go out to my car." Wow. "My brother-in-law has been staying with us for 2 weeks. He's so boring that I can't stand it anymore. Please come and tell him to go home." Another very important call. Number 5. "There's a black cat in my yard. Black cats are such unlucky animals. Can someone please come and take it away?" Wow. Number 6. "There's a big bright thing in the sky. I'm really worried. I want someone to come and look, please." And the police car went, and what was that? It was the moon. "I'm trying to find a store downtown, and I can't. I'm so tired that I'm almost in tears." Wow. And finally, "I think the president is such a good-looking man. I want to call him and tell him, can you give me his telephone number, please?" So they are really funny emergency calls, okay? But from these calls, I want to get some grammar points to work with you, okay? So let's take a look at this. Okay, yeah. So here we have complete the sentences from the article on page 106, then complete the rule. One of the emergency calls was like this: "I'm so hungry. Can you tell them to hurry up, please?" "I'm so hungry. Can you tell them to hurry up, please?" Another one was, "I think the president is such a good-looking man." And one of them was, "Black cats are such unlucky animals." So here I'm using the words so and such. What is the purpose of these words, so and such, in these sentences here? Yes, is to intensify something. But what is the difference between so and such? Let's see. How do so and such change the sentences in exercise 1? Okay, so we have so and such, and they are changing the sentences, okay? So how do they change these sentences? So they emphasize and intensify the meaning of the adjectives that follow. So they are intensifying the adjective hungry. So it is I'm so hungry. The president is such a good-looking man. It's intensifying the word good-looking. And black cats are such unlucky animals. It's intensifying, okay, the word unlucky. Okay. why do we use so in sentence 1 and such in sentences 2 and 3? So what is the difference here? Okay, so in number 1 and such in 2 and 3. Let's take a look here. Because look at the rule. We use so and such to emphasize adjectives, adverbs, nouns, and noun phrases. When there is only an adjective and an adverb, we use so. For example, I'm so hungry. After the word so, there is an adjective. But when there is an adjective plus a noun, we use such. Yeah? For example, take a look here. Here there is only so and the adjective, but here there is an adjective and a noun, the word man. Then I have to say the president is such a good-looking man. Here we have an adjective and a noun, animals. So black cats are such unlucky animals. That is the difference, okay? All right. So now we know the rule. Yeah, and these are the examples from the text that I've just read to you. He's so boring that I can't stand it anymore. Okay, so boring. So there is the word boring, an adjective. I'm so tired. It's an adjective. My children are making such a loud noise. So we have an adjective, loud, and a noun, noise. All right? But here we have another rule here. We have this. He's so boring that I can't stand it. I'm so tired that I'm almost in tears. My children are making such a loud noise that I can't think. So here we have a continuation. So boring that, I'm so tired that, such a loud noise that I can't think. So, and this one. But some people call for such an important reasons that it's hard to believe. And so what is the rule here? So if we want to complete this sentence from the article, this is how we complete them. He's so boring that I can't stand it anymore. I'm so tired that I'm almost in tears. My children are making such a loud noise upstairs that I can't think. And some people call for such an unimportant reasons that it's hard to believe these calls are real. And what is the rule here? So we also use so or such to show how one thing is a result of another. So all of these sentences, they have this relation. So we use so, such, and the word that to show that one thing is a result of another. So we form the sentence in the same way, and so or such is followed by the word that. All right? So take a look at this. We were very late. We had to take a taxi. So this we had to take a taxi is a result of us being very late. Can you see the relationship here? Yeah, so then you can say these two sentences only in one sentence. We were so late that we had to take a taxi. Okay? So how can we connect all of those sentences? For example, it was a very bad accident. 2 people had to go to the hospital. So how can we connect these two sentences using so or such and the word that? That is your challenge, okay? So I'll give you some minutes for you to do that. Pause the video right now and try to connect those two sentences in only one sentence, okay? In your notebook. See you in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. Now let's do together this activity, okay? We have to pay attention when we have, for example, an adjective and a noun followed by a noun. In these cases here, we have to use the word such, remember? But if we only have the adjective, we use the word so. So here we have only the adjective, here we have only the adjective here too. But here we have the adjective and a noun, then we use such. Let's correct. Oh, so here's the accident. And we have, it was such a bad accident that 2 people had to go to the hospital. So this is the first one, right? It was a very bad accident. 2 people had to go to the hospital. So it was such a bad accident that 2 people had to go to the hospital. Okay? Next one. It's windy. It was so windy that it was dangerous to walk there. Okay, so here it's only the adjective, then we use the word so. The next one, number 3. The well was so deep that the donkey couldn't get out. So the well was so deep that the donkey couldn't get out. Here we use the word so and that to connect those 2 sentences. The road was so icy that it was dangerous to drive on it. Okay, here we have to use the word so because we have only the adjective. So the road was so icy that it was dangerous to drive on it. Next one. Don't be so rude. So they were such rude people that no one wanted to spend time with them. Okay, here we have to use the word such because we have the adjective and the noun, people. They were such rude people that no one wanted to spend time with them. Okay, so this is to summarize, this is the rule. We can use so or such to emphasize adjectives, adverbs, nouns, and noun phrases. That's so expensive. You walk so quickly. Now this is an adverb, He's such a fool. Okay? And it's such an interesting place to visit. So this is a noun phrase, and such a fool is a noun. Alright? Number 2, we also use so and such to show how one thing is the result of another. We use so with adjectives and adverbs, and such with nouns. It was so expensive that I couldn't afford to buy it. So we use so with the adjective expensive, or with the adverb, like this one. You walk so quickly that I can't keep up with you. So quickly is an adverb. And he's such a fool that I never talk to him. Here, a fool is a noun. Then we use the word such. And finally, we connect the ideas with the word that, but it can be left out, okay? For example, the book was so boring that I didn't finish it, or I could leave it out. The book was so boring, I didn't finish it. Okay, so that's the end of video number 5. See you in the next video number 6 and last video. Bye-bye.